Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the foolishness. Been driving for a minute. I had to pull over so I could start my live almost at the shipper. It seems like every time I gotta start my live, I'm almost at wherever I gotta go or wherever I gotta pick up. So gotta figure this out without getting us into an accident. Let me get out of here. Really, dude? People be getting it, but I be having my hazard lights on. They be getting it, boy. Whew. Let's see here. Who just came in? Hey, good morning, Fisher Jamie. How you doing? Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, all right, man. I just gotta make sure I'm going the right way. We get lost early in the morning. Good morning, Mike. Mike's chaotic garden. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. Hold on. Boy. We down here in Florida. I'm trying to realize where I am. Uh, I'm like 4 miles from Gorda, whatever the heck that is. But hey, it is what it is. Finally got an 800 mile run, man. Man, I was so excited I didn't know what to do. Okay. My my windshield keeps on misting up because I got the air on, but if I throw the heat on, I'm gonna um I'm gonna overheat the phone. So, I gotta come up with a better way, and then I got it duct taped. Okay, gotcha. I got you. I got the because I'm so happy about me breaking my mount. God, I don't know. I'm kind of a little tired today. Normally I'll be awake. I know what I need to do. I got nervous. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. And I took some melatonin. I shouldn't have did it because it only when you take melatonin line, it'll limit you to how much sleep you're actually gonna get. And I'm messing up again. On basic, I should have just laid there, closed my eyes. Good morning, Urban. How you doing? I should have laid there, just closed my eyes, and did it. And I woke up right around like 9 o'clock. I had about 5 hours of sleep. I woke up around 9. I should have just you know I, I should have just closed my head, and then I literally had to lay there and force myself to go back to bed. Then I woke up. Now I'm tired. You know what I mean? So these are the mistakes that I've been doing. I just gotta watch it. I'm you know and I gotta leave the melatonin alone. I get tired enough. I should be able to go to sleep, but I get nervous, like, cause again, I'm an over the road truck driver. I have this fear of falling asleep at the wheel. So I gotta get sleep. I gotta get sleep. Yeah, and no, I'm actually, I'm gonna try laying my behind down, closing my eyes, and turning off. Not, I can't really turn off the phone, but and just lay there and relax and take deep breaths. I've had to do that before because other things made me sick. I mean, because I've had really bad sinuses. That's why I wear a bandana. And I didn't realize I was destroying my inside by taking Sudafed. I would take Sudafed and to knock me out, because I know it cleared out my sinuses. And and next thing you know, the Sudafed raised your blood pressure and all this other stuff, the side effects. I was doing some dumb stuff, and I feel like a freaking idiot. I wish I could go back. I would stop doing all this stupid stuff that I was been doing. And they don't tell you, just take it, it gets rid of this, but all the side effects of these drugs is worse than what it's doing to help you. Ugh. And it breaks my heart, but I hopefully I'm gonna get a hold of it, hopefully. But got about 2 more weeks till I get to go home and have some off time. I got literally, and it is low carb, so y'all know. Uh, got some moonshine. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Charles gave me a whole freaking gallon of it. But it will be in moderation. But it will be on my off time and my relaxing time. So we don't do that out here because we would go to jail and everything else. We don't do that, you know. And again, just I'm trying different methods to see um, what's going to work for me as a truck driver. I'm going to be trying different methods. What's going to bring my A1C down? I'm going to be trying different methods, and I'm looking, and everybody's got all different resistance. Focus on this insulin resistance. What that means. I want to know what the glycemic index means. I want to know what can I, what can I have once I get my required, the weight that I really want. What can I do, and what's the possibilities of, living my life in this aspect. You know, keto is great because it makes you drop in the whole 9 yards, but is it sustainable? Is it going to be sustainable for me to stay keto and have one cheat day? I can't have one cheat day. I'm greedy. I gotta. That's one thing I gotta work on, man. I need counseling. I need counseling to talk to somebody. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. Um, but at least I'm recognizing that I'm afraid that if I have a cheat day, I'm going to do this, and I'm doing. And see, that was one of the things I did yesterday. I went out and Googled. I went buying, and I'll explain the bananas in a minute. I went buying and checked the glycemic index, and they were saying all the fruits that I got are low, but there's always a but. It's got sugar in it. But I'm trying. I'm trying to see what's gonna work for me. What's gonna be my end result? What can I live with? So right now, what I'm gonna do, because I had some grapes yesterday. Grapes got a lot of, it says it's low in the glycemic level, but they were sweet as hell. You know, but they're, like Urban would say, they're God's creation, and so forth and so on. And there is a guy that talks about hyperketosis, where you can eat, you have to do a certain, amount of intermittent fasting, plus you can have a protein, and then an apple. He's saying eat an apple, and it's like this whole process that will make you lose vast amounts of weight by, you know, eating fruit. So I'm figuring out, and I bought a bag of green apples. They said green apples are better. And what I'm gonna do is because right now the problem I have is when I get bored, frustrated, or whatever, I need to be chewing on something. Normally, it would be more meat, but this is so expensive out here. I can't afford to be eating hamburgers every time I get hungry. So this week, I'm going to, if I get bored or I get frustrated or I need to have something in my mouth, I'm going to chew on a green apple. I have a pear, and they say do citrus too. I got two orange. But the fact is, and I got bananas. I know bananas are high in sugar. I understand that, but I also want the potassium that's in a banana. I have potassium pills, but I'm getting tired of taking all of these daggone pills. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting tired of taking all of these pills. So if I take the banana, what they're saying is before you take the fruit, have the fiber, which would be, I got some bags of lettuce. Eat a bowl of salad, and then maybe have the banana. Does that even sound even okay for anybody? I don't know, because they say the fiber will the slow down the absorption of the sugar, and then actually have, like I'm gonna make when I stop in a minute, in 3 miles. I'm gonna make some. I got the beetroot juice, and I'm gonna mix that, and I'm gonna drink that while I'm sitting here waiting to go, to the door. You know what I mean? And that beetroot powder doesn't have the sugar that's in regular beet juice. It doesn't have it. It doesn't have the carbs that's in beet juice. And so I'm kind of juggling stuff around to see what's gonna work. And because again, yes, I'm out here, but I got bills to pay, and I finally got a decent check. I don't want to blow it all on food. You feel me? No, I need something simple, Mike. Now, if I get spinach, I just gotta eat the spinach. And, I'm used to buying bananas. I'm not see. It's not that I want a banana. I could give a flying. You know what? Do you see what I'm saying? So, but I'm trying to figure out what works. So if spinach has all that potassium, I already bought the bananas. I ain't throwing them out. The hell with that shit. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat these, and then I'll just get a big old bag of spinach and just munch on that. It'd be like a cow in the field. I don't care, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna be able to accept. Do you see what I'm saying? I know I'm not ketosis. I knocked myself out of ketosis yesterday, but by doing it. But there's a guy that says it's called hyperketosis. Ketosis is not the end all. I know I can get back in ketosis in a day or so, but that's okay. But I'm trying to not get to the crackers and not to get to the cookies, not to, and if I could say, well, let me try a low index fruit. Do you see what I'm saying? If I can get to a low index fruit, that's better for now, and I'm just testing it out. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm just testing it out. Because guess what? Either way, I'm going to have to do this once I get this under control. Then I can do the low glycemic index because now I've already tested it out. Do you see what I'm saying? See, I'm not just, this is not a diet. I'm just trying to change my mentality. I'm trying to change my whole, you know, my whole mashugana, and be acceptable, and then try to convince my wife. My wife, love her to death, but she's gonna do what she's gonna do. I found out she's on 2 medications now. But the madder I get, or the yelling and screaming, it's not gonna change her idea. But if I can show her a path to, this is what you can do. Try this. This is what worked for me. Then then maybe, just maybe, she will come around to the thinking that I'm thinking. I can look, bro. I can be in ketosis in a day. All I do is just start fasting today, and then get drink the olive oil. I'll get ketosis today, but I want to see if I get frustrated and I want something. I'll grab an apple, green apple, you have that, and see what that does for my urges. I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing, but see, I need to experiment and see what's gonna stop my urges, because I'm so used to getting my way and convincing myself that this is the only way, or I'm it's not gonna work, so I need to just do this. I need to just keep on eating sloppily, and not make any effort anymore. Screw YouTube and everybody else. They don't need to know. No, well, I'm trying a different route. This is the longest I've set myself on the low carb adventure and the low carb change and the low carb lifestyle. Well, they say, and I was looking at it, Mike. They were saying that the riper it is, the better, the lower the sugar. So once it turns black on the outside, it's better. I don't know. And see, this is what I'm saying. Instead of, see, because when you do keto, it's hard to sustain it when you're so used to doing other things. And I'm just telling you and I'm weak. I got a weak will when it comes to food, but it's hard to sustain it, and then you gain it all right back. So I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out what's going to. Okay, let me stop. Oh shoot, I can check in. I can check in, guys. I done made it right at the time. We gonna check in. The sustainability. That's my main thing. So, guys, when I go check in, just bear with me a minute. Y'all have y'all conversation like you normally do. But like I bought, it was on sale. It's a little bit older. I had this humongous pork chop last night. It was like the size of a freaking T-bone steak. Man, I got bad teeth. I was gumming that sucker to death. It was delicious. But see, and I'm just telling you my train of thought. I'm thinking, okay, I got it. I'm thinking I got it under control, so I can just eat like an idiot. No, I'm not trying to do that no more. I'm trying to see, well, and I'm listening to other people when it comes to low glycemic, low this, low that. Okay, well, I'm trying to figure out what's going to work. And when I figure out what's going to work, then I'm going to be good. I think I'm going to be good. I don't know. Okay, all right, I need to pull up there. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, I'll wait for my map. Good morning. Okay. Let's see. That is it. That's all I have. Not sure. I go break the seal. Oh, it's something like we're gonna have one of those days, guys. All right, let's see. Hold on. I knew this was gonna be one of them days. Off duty. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. And Kellogg, they've been switching up. I used to get all of that stuff, and I didn't get it. I was when I drove. I'm like, yeah. I think I'm gonna get in trouble too. Oh boy, this is gonna be one of them days. I knew this was gonna be one of them days. It's all in the computer, so they should be able to email y'all. Let's see. I'm missing some paperwork, guys. I have a feeling it's gonna be one of them days. Off duty, sleeper berth. Let's see. Let's see. All right. listen to African rap. Okay. Well, let's see where we going here, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully, I got to park at 212. I'm gonna have to cut this. As soon as I get in the door, I'm gonna have to cut this short because I gotta call my dispatcher. They're gonna have to call Kellogg's, and they're gonna have to email the that form. I never got it. So gotta love it. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. Thanks for coming in. It, this is part of life. This is my trucking life. This is what I go through. Coming up next is 7 o'clock. Wellness with Fugo Mama. Get your workout on. Keep me in your prayers. We'll figure this mess out and figure out my diabetic journey, and we're gonna stay on track. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. And as always, you don't think nobody loves you. Know that I love you. God loves you. God bless. Peace out.